friends, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft train tutorial. Today, we're going to be building this Philippine National Railways Hyundai Rotem DMU. And this is a 3-car system here, and we'll be doing it all in this one video. So let's get right into it. Our first step is to take out polished blackstone block, and we'll put 3 across the bottom middle here. Then an upside down polished blackstone stair on either side. Above it, a block in the middle, then 2 right side up stairs facing this way, turn around, 2 right side up stairs facing this way. Then an upside down stair facing backwards on either side here. Then stack up a polished deep slate stair facing this way in the middle. Delete the bottom 2 you used for placement. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Come behind here, and on the next block down behind the back stairs on top, a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. Then we're going to do a 3x4 of polished blackstone block, and another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and also at this end. Then we're going to come down behind here, and we're going to take out chiseled deep slate blocks, and we need to be actually on the next block right behind the fence gates, and we're going to make it 5 wide and then 6 blocks long in total, and then we're going to fill this all in so it's a giant rectangle. Then, across the back, we're going to put 5 observers facing this way. Then behind that, we're going to skip 1 block back, so there's a gap of space behind the observers. And we're going to put 3 polished deep slate walls coming up the rail, and 3 coming up the rail on this side aligned with it. Then, behind that, we'll skip another block and leave a gap of space. And we're going to do a 5x3 of lodestone. Then we'll skip another block back and leave a gap of space behind that, and we'll do a 5x3 of polished deep slate walls coming out to each side. Then we're going to skip another block back and leave a gap of space behind these walls here. And we're going to do chiseled deep slate, and we're going to do 2 rows of 3 across the center. And then on the outer edge, we're going to put 2 sideways observers on each side. Then we'll leave another gap of space, so skip a block back from this and go back to chiseled deep slate. In here, we'll do a 5x3 of chiseled deep slate. Then behind that, we'll skip a block back again, get a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. Then a 3x4 of polished blackstone. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and also into the ends of the wheels down here. Then, behind here, this is going to be where the second car starts, and we need to skip out to the 3rd block past the fence gates and get netherite wheels and an end rod axle and open fence gates here. So there should be a 1 block gap of space between these 2 sets of fence gates. Then in front of it, a 3x4 of polished blackstone and another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then open dark oak fence gates at this end. Then behind this, we're going to go back to chiseled deep slate here. And right behind this fence gate, we'll put chiseled deep slate, and we're going to go 5 wide. And then it's going to be 10 blocks long in total. Once you have it 10 long, go ahead and just fill this all in so it's a giant rectangle. Once that's done, we'll again leave a 1 block gap of space behind it, and we're going to do a 2x5 of lodestone. Then behind that, skip a block back again and leave a gap of space, and a 3x5 of polished deep slate walls. Then we'll skip a block back again, and we'll do 2 rows of 5 lodestone. Then skip a block back again, and we'll do a 3x5 of chiseled deep slate. Then behind that, skip a block back again, and we'll get another right wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. Then a 3x4 of polished blackstone, and another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and into the ends of the wheels at this end. Now we're going to come through on the sides of the truck. Everywhere there's a wheel, put a hopper in front of it. Then we'll move up here. Hoppers in front of these wheels, and these wheels. Then do the other side. Hoppers in front of these wheels and these wheels. Then there's one more truck to go up at the front. Hoppers in front of these wheels, and on this side here. Then in between the hoppers on the side of the truck, we're going to put 4 polished deep slate walls on each side. Same thing here, and here. Then do the other side, 4 walls here, and here. And then we have the rear truck to go. 4 walls here, 4 walls here. Now that that's done, we'll come all the way up to the front, and we're going to start filling the top middle 3 up here on the second layer with polished blackstone block, and bring that all the way back. Just keep it coming here. And when we get right here, we're going to stop above these fence gates and leave this middle open so there's a gap of space between the fence gates here like this. In the center of it, put a polished deep slate slab. Then we'll continue filling the top middle 3 with polished blackstone block down the length of this rear car. And just keep it coming. And we'll stop above where these rear fence gates are. Then, on this top outside edge, we're going to go all the way along the top with smooth quartz slabs here. And same thing, we'll leave this gap open right here, and then go all the way along the side on the front car, right up to the front. And of course, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So smooth quartz slabs up here and bring it down. Leaving this gap open right here, and then same thing on the rear car. Smooth quartz slabs up here, all the way down to the very back of this second car. Just like that. And then we'll come back up front. So we're going to come up to the very front, in the center, put an orange concrete on top. Then an upside down, outward facing acacia stair on either side of that, and a smooth quartz block on either side of that. So it's looking like this. Then we're going to swing around behind it, and we're going to go all down the top outside edge with smooth quartz blocks. Same as before, leave this middle gap open and go all down this edge on the back part. Down to the very back. Then we'll do the same thing on this side, so smooth quartz blocks all down this edge. Same thing, leave this middle gap open and smooth quartz all the way down this edge on the front car. All the way up till you get to the front here. Now across the top of the front, we're going to put 5 orange concrete coming across. Then above it, an orange concrete on either side. Then 3 cyan stained glass in the middle. Above that, an acacia stair on either side, 3 cyan stained glass panes. Then 3 cyan stained glass blocks behind the panes. Then on each side behind this, we're going to put a smooth quartz on bottom, and then 2 orange concrete above it on either side. Behind that, we're going to do a smooth quartz on bottom, then a cyan stained glass pane, then orange concrete above it. Behind that, a column of 3 smooth quartz on either side. Then we're going to do a door and come up and over the other side of the door with smooth quartz. And we'll of course do the same thing on this side, put a door and come up and over the other side with smooth quartz. Behind this, on the top 2 blocks, 2 black concrete, then a 2x2 of cyan stained glass panes. Then 2 black concrete, 2 cyan stained glass panes, 2 black concrete. Then behind that, we're going to do a column of 3 smooth quartz blocks. Then we're going to put 2 doors, smooth quartz above them, 3 smooth quartz blocks on this side. Then we're going to be working on the top 2 blocks again, 2 black concrete, a 2x2 of stained glass panes. Then 2 black concrete again, 2x2 of stained glass panes. 2 black concrete again, 2x2 of stained glass panes. 2 black concrete again, 2x2 of stained glass panes. Then 2 black concrete again. So you should have 4 2x2 windows here, with black concrete between each one. Then a column of 3 smooth quartz here, 2 doors, smooth quartz above it, column of 3 smooth quartz. Then behind this, we'll work on the top 2 blocks again. We're going to do 2 black concrete, 2 stained glass panes, and then 2 black concrete. Then a 2x2 of stained glass panes, 2 black concrete, a 2x2 of stained glass panes, 2 black concrete, then a column of 3 smooth quartz on the end. Then we can go ahead and come through and fill in under these windows with smooth quartz here. Same thing, fill in under here. And under the windows up here. Then we'll come back and work on the second car. Right at the front here, we're going to do a column of 3 smooth quartz. Then on the top 2 black concrete. Then we'll do a 2x2 of stained glass panes. Then 2 black concrete, 2 stained glass panes, and a 2x2, 2 black concrete, 2 stained glass panes, 2 black concrete. In front of this, 3 smooth quartz, then 2 doors, over the door, and up the other side with smooth quartz. Then on the top 2 again, we're going to do the same thing on the other car. So 2 black concrete, 2x2 of stained glass panes, 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 2 black concrete. So we have 4 windows on the side again with black concrete between them. Then 3 smooth quartz here, 2 doors, and come up and over the other side of the door with smooth quartz. Then 2 black concrete on top here. Then 2 stained glass panes and a 2x2. 2 black concrete. 2x2 of stained glass panes, 2 black concrete, 2 stained glass panes, and 2 black concrete. Then we need to extend the back out one more, so 3 polished blacks done across here, a smooth quartz slab on either side, and a smooth quartz block on either side. Then a column of 3 smooth quartz on the end here, and we'll come back through and fill in under all the windows on this back car with smooth quartz blocks. Same thing here, fill all this in. And fill in this gap under these windows. Then we need to do the other side, and it's going to be exactly the same. So we're going to start by copying in doors directly across from wherever the doors are on the other side. Then 3 smooth quartz on the back here, and we'll come up and over all of the doors with smooth quartz directly across how it is on the other side. Then 3 smooth quartz here, 3 here, and come up and over this door, and up and over this door. Then we'll fill in the gaps between the doors on this next layer with smooth quartz. And same thing on this car. Fill this next layer on the gaps between the doors with smooth quartz. Then switch to black concrete and start copying our columns of 2 black concrete directly across from the other side. Do the same thing for the front car. Copy your 2 columns of 2 black concrete directly across. And then we'll go through all these gaps and fill in all the gaps with cyan stained glass panes until we get to the other end. Next, we're going to come through, and everywhere there's a door, close a birch trap door above each door. This is to make the doors look more proportional, because they're supposed to come up to the top of the windows. Then, we'll do the same thing on the other side. Everywhere there's a door, close a birch trap door above each door. Once we've done that, we're going to come on the very front inside here, put 3 smooth quartz across the front bottom. Then behind that, we're going to switch over to cyan terracotta, and we're going to fill this whole bottom 3 wide with cyan terracotta. And this will make the actual floor of the car. Just keep bringing it back. And when we get back here, where this gap between the cars is, we're going to stop. And we're going to put 3 iron trap doors across here. And then in this back car, go back to cyan terracotta and fill that whole bottom into the back of this car. Then we'll come up here to this gap between the cars here. And on the outer edge, we're going to put a column of 4 diorite walls. Same thing here, 4 diorite walls. Then on the inner edge, 3 diorite walls here, 3 here, 1 across the top. Then we're going to move up here, take out iron blocks. Behind this first door, we're going to frame in a doorway with iron blocks and put a door in the center. Then we're going to take out iron bars, and on either side of each door we're going to put a column of 3 iron bars. Same thing on this side. And then same thing for the next set of doors. Do the other side. Then move into the second car, do the same thing. 3 iron bars on either side of the door. Do the other side. And same thing here. And do this side. Then we're going to take acacia stairs out to be all the actual seats for the passengers. Start up here and put a full row of inward facing acacia stairs under the windows, leaving the door spaces open. Bring it right to this wall here, start here and do the same thing in this back car. And then back here, bring it right to the back edge. Then do the same thing on the other side. Bring it right up to here, then start here in the front car and do the same thing. Bring it right up to the front here. Then on the very top middle, we're going to do a full row of horizontal end rods to light it. Bring it right to this diorite wall. Then same thing on the other side of it, a full row of horizontal end rods up here to light the back half of the car. And bring that back till it's all the way aligned with the very last block of the car here. Now we'll come up front and work on the cab. Come up in here, put 3 polished blackstone on the upper hip box across the front. Then on either side we'll do a glow item frame with an end crystal and a lever in the middle. Turn around, put a seat here for the engineer, and then a torch on each side to light the cab. Then we're going to come on top here, put 5 acacia slabs across here, then 1 on each side behind it. Then we're going to switch to smooth quartz slab, and we're going to go all the way down the top outside edge with smooth quartz slabs. Skip where the diorite wall is, and then all the way down the top with smooth quartz slabs on this side. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side here. Once that's done, on this front middle 3, put 3 orange concrete, and then we're going to fill all the rest of the top with smooth quartz blocks going end to end, but making sure we leave that middle gap where the diorite walls are open. So we keep it coming till we get right here. And right here, we're going to grab diorite walls again. And we're going to put 3 of them across this top middle. And then same thing for this back car. We're going to fill the whole top in, end to end, with smooth quartz. Now we're going to come on top of the car in the middle of this window divider in the center and put polished deep slate slabs 3 wide, then come forward by 3 and back by 3 and fill it all in. And we'll do the same thing up here. So where these middle windows are, put 3 across where the very center window divider is, then come forward 3, and then come back 3 and fill it all in. Now Now come on the top center, aligned with where the first window is, put 2 iron trap doors in the middle. Come to the back of this car, align with that first window again, 2 iron trap doors. Then same thing here. And then 2 blocks in from the end here. Now we need to make some banners here. So we're going to come into a loom with a white banner in blue dye. Make this bottom triangle across it, switch to white dye, and put white in the bottom left corner. New banner. Blue dye the opposite triangle, then white dye and white in the bottom right corner. New banner, blue dye, put a horizontal in the middle and a horizontal on top. And this is for all our striping. So we're going to put this triangle one here and the opposite triangle one on this side. Then we'll switch to the stripe banners at this level and we'll bring it all the way back everywhere there's not a door. We just leave open where the doors are. And we'll bring that all the way back and we'll do the other side as well. Now come up front here, we're going to put a glow item frame on either side and a regular item frame in the center. Now come back into a loom, blue banner, yellow dye. Put a vertical on the right and left, a horizontal on top and bottom. Switch to blue dye, put a blue border around it. Then we're going to do a new yellow banner with red dye. Make the top half red, switch to black dye, put a black border around it, and then a horizontal in the center. Then we'll place these. This blue one goes in the center for the logo, and the other ones go on each side for the lights. Turn them so that the red light is on the inside edge. And that completes the build here for the control car and then the intermediary car. What we need to do next is copy another control car on the other end, but make sure it's facing the opposite way. So you can build another one or use the structure command to copy it. And when you do copy it, make sure you include that section of diorite wall, because I didn't do that at the back of the back car there. And now that I'm looking at it, this top doesn't look right, so I'm going to take out this whole row up here. We're going to put an acacia slab on either side and 3 orange concrete in the middle, because the orange should come back a little further. That looks a little better. And of course, we'll have to do the same thing at the control car for this other end. So we'll come up here, knock out this row, acacia slab on either side, 3 orange concrete in the middle. Now it looks a little better. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our Philippines National Railway Hyundai Rotem DMUs. I hope you enjoy the build here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.